Hey guys, welcome back to the House of Love, Living One's Vision. And today we're actually here to speak about my very first pot, my very first vision that I had for these plants. And it's my jungle pot, and that's this one right here. That's my philodendron Jerry Horn. This is my special one. I absolutely love this plant because it ignited everything that I do to plants nowadays. This was the beginning. This was the start of it for me. And it wasn't the start of my plant journey. That's way a long time ago, like when I was a child. But this was the one that made me, it kind of broke barriers for me. When I say it broke barriers for me, I meant that like, I decided like, I didn't want my house to be like a bunch of potted plants, like boom, 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 like on a shelf. We were just like plant, 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 plant. I wanted it to be like a big statement piece that like it looked beautiful, like it meant something. It was all growing together. It looked like you just took a snapshot right out of a National Geographic magazine of the rainforest, and you're like, yes, like I want that. I remember looking at National Geographic as a child being like, my dream job was actually to go and be a botanist, scientist, and a photographer, to go photograph beautiful plants and animals in the jungle. I absolutely loved it. I wanted to be like an Indiana Jones, like when I was a kid, that was like my all-time dream. And I just, the plants just kind of stuck with me, you know, like even the adventure, everything part that stuck with me. But the plants were a big part of that. And I remember thinking like I wanted to make like a pot that looked like I just took it right out of the jungle, right? And in order to do that, you need to have like you need to make like a tree kind of situation, right? So when I was making my tree situation, I kept thinking like, okay, I've had moss poles in the past. I've made different kinds of moss poles in the past by myself. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I don't really like the way they look. I don't like the way they act. I don't like anything about them, actually. I don't like the plastic back ones. I don't like the plastic. I would much rather see something grow a lot more natural. Because if a plant can grow in the wild, all by its damn self, no one's helping it grow up a tree, why can't it do it in the house, right? So my goal was just to make the tree, make the same situation. Just copy the nature and bring it inside, right? Of course, you've got the lighting. The lighting situation is a lot different, but I don't use grow lights in any of my, as of now, I have not used any grow lights. Everything I grow is just straight up from the window, from the sun. And I kind of like that too, because it's like showing that you can actually grow these plants to make them look nice without all the hoopla. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't need to be accessorized with all this crazy stuff. But I do spend a lot of time making the pot originally, so it might take a long time to like get a pot started. But once it's started, you're never gonna have to do it again. You don't have to repot it all these times. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a big repotter. I like to set it and forget it. I want to make a plant to where it's like easy to take care of. That's my goal, right? And when you put a plant in like a mass planting situation like this, like in a multi-planted companion planting situation like this, all the plants kind of help each other while they compete against each other at the same time. What I mean by that is that like you could overwater it, but those roots are sharing that water with 7 other plants in this case, right? So that plant's not really necessarily going to be overwatered because those roots are going to be taking up water as well, right? Not only that, the plant substrate in this pot is like 75% charcoal, 20% wood fir bark, and the rest is just myco, some worm castings, and some bat guano. So also in this pot, like when I'm creating like a little piece of nature, like I said, nature has things like rocks, right, and crystals. So like I like to put crystals in this, or like I like to put fossils or anything that looks cool, like it's like a piece of art that you want to display for people to see, like a really cool rock you found. Put in your plants. That's what I do, because it's like a frame display for your rocks. That's what I think. So in here I have a crystal that I found like in Idaho Springs, Colorado, when I was antique shopping. It was found here in in a mine here in Colorado. So I thought that was awesome to stick right up on there, because my great-grandfather was a miner here in the Gilman mine, in the silver mines in Gilman. So that kind of means a lot to me. I also have specific rocks that he mined out of the mine as well, in my collection, but this is not one of them. But I did get it because it reminded me of where my family comes from gardening and mining. And yeah, so then I also have some quartz crystals in there that I got from online, and as well as this quartz crystal that was given to me from a really good friend of mine a long time ago. He actually got this himself in I believe it was in Arkansas mud, because it's got that red Arkansas mud on there. So yeah, so I like to put these these crystals in the plants, because I think of plant as like a frame, for instance, for things like your crystals and your rocks and your what am I trying to say? Fossils. So anyway, yeah, so like, and I just stick like little pieces of wood. Like I like to make it look like a piece of nature, right? Just like with the Patricia, I have like the antlers and the crystals. Like I like to make it look really cool. So I'll show you some B-roll footage of an up-close situation on this plant. But I absolutely love this plant. If you see on the pot here, you can actually see the white myco parts, the white, I don't know, what would you say? Like the white situation, the white mess that's all over the pot is actually the myco coming through the pot, coming through the clay in the pot. And that's how you know it's healthy. And you're just like, oh man, like I love it. I love it. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you an up close view of the plant now. So if you see, it's taken to the tree, quite lovely. I put some nails and just tied some moss on there, and it just attached and it won't let it go, so I'm just letting it stay there. I took off the twine, so there's nothing really holding it there, just the plant itself. We got the Manjula here, pothos, so beautiful. I love it. Looks like a watercolor. And this is what the one of the first leaves when I first got the plant looked like this, like immature. Then it started sizing up. Again, these are those crystals I was telling you guys about. The one that was out of a mine that reminded me of my great-grandfather, and then some other crystals there, as well as the one my friend gave me from Arkansas. Then we have the Manjula pothos. That's one plant. Then we have the philodendron jerry horn, right? This is this main one here. It's growing up. It's the jerry horn. If we keep on looking here, we have the Monstera laniata, Adansonii subspecies laniata. So this is a Monstera, and I absolutely love this plant. So beautiful. Just looks like satin or velvet when the sun hits the leaves. Just stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then we keep on looking down this plant, keep on moving over. We have the, oh, here we go. This is the philodendron bipennifolium, or the horsehead philodendron. If we go over here, we could see more of the ears on this plant. Come back around this way, we have the philodendron bipennifolium again. That's the plant with those big ears. I love that. You know, also the jerry horn is actually going to get some big ears as well. So I'm excited to see like this leaf, you know, for instance, like just get larger and larger and get those large ears on it. I think it's just gonna be so cool. And then let's see. So if we go down, there's the Yadabapoense black. And then if we come in here, we zoom in some more. We have the regular Yadabapoense, just a little sprout right there on that leaf, one leaf cutting, where the one leaf has actually died off finally. It sucked all the nutrients up into this little sprout. So we'll see if that survives. And then we have some more Laniata there, taken to the pole. Beautiful, beautiful. And then if we come around here, we're gonna see we have the Monstera Adansonii tricolor. This plant is a beauty. I got this from Leafy Soulmates. Actually, Derek is a friend of mine now. He owns leafysoulmates.com. It's where I get a lot of my unicorn plants. So I highly suggest them. They're really great. They're a really great shop. And so yeah, so this is a Monstera Adansonii tricolor. I just took a top cutting because I didn't really like the way the variegation was coming out on the plant itself. So I took a top cutting, took a couple other cuttings from the plant. I have those other cuttings right here in my friend's Thai constellation. But I saved the top cutting for myself, just put that in there just because I wasn't sure really where to put it. And then yeah, so this is the full plant itself. So I think that's the plant, the 8 plants that we have in this pot. So we have the Bipenniform, the Jerry Horn, the Laniata, the Manjula, the Tricolor, the Atabapoense, the Atabapoense Black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yes, and the Philodendron Melanochrysum right here. So I got this plant here in Carbondale at this little shop over here, and I honestly just got it to put it in this pot because I really just didn't know where to put it when I bought it, which is really unlike me. I really don't like to buy a plant unless I have somewhere to pot it up in. But I seriously, honestly was just thinking, you know what? It'll contrast lovely with the light green of these other plant leaves, you see, with the dark foliage. And I just wanted to see if it would size up. And given that everything does really wonderfully in this pot, it just does so good, I just thought, you know what, I'll give it a shot. So I stuck it in here. It's doing great. It did size up. I ended up chopping it down though to give some propagations away to some friends. But check this out. It's got some new growth already starting on it, and I'm excited. I don't know why everyone says the Melanochrysum is such a diva, because to me, this baby is just kicking it. Like, she's doing good. So I love the Melano. And then yeah, so I guess that's all that I have for this plant. Again, if you look here on the bottom, like I said before, it's got the myco. Oh, look, there's the Doroma. It's got the myco around the bottom. That can show you that this plant is really healthy and doing really well. And I'm excited. I'm excited because of everything that this plant represents and everything that this plant has been through with me on my journey. Not just my plant journey, but my life journey. So yeah, so that's just some up close of what's in the pot for you. Hope you liked it. I'm just excited. I'm just excited for everything that this pot is and everything that this pot has brought to my life, because it's given me the guts and give me the guts to actually try putting in a more expensive plant with like multiple things. And then guess what? They look even better. I love it, and I cannot stop telling people enough that they should be companion planting and statement planting, because I think it looks amazing, and I hope you start doing it. I hope I could see more of it on YouTube soon, because I think I'm the only one doing it like this as far as I know. If you know of anyone else, please bring it on and show me, because I want to see some more. I want to see some more ideas. I want to get more ideas. I have so many ideas. Like, we're going to be making more companion planting here together on this channel, but you have to have a vision for it, because like this didn't look like this when I planted it. It was a stick with a pot and like a couple of leaves around the bottom, and like you have to have that vision to understand that like it's gonna work out eventually. So I love it. So I hope you join me on that. I hope you come back to this channel and subscribe and share with other people, so that we can actually get this out and show people like, hey, there's other ways to plant things, you know, like check it out. Like there's actually a plant channel out there doing something that no one else is doing, and it's right over here. So bring it on. bring it on, because we need more subscribers. We're up to 71 right now, which to me was kind of like, wow, I actually have 71 subscribers. But come on, baby, I want to hit 1,000. Let's do 1,000. So yeah, let's do that. You do 1,000, we'll do like a giveaway. How about that? So, all right. Well, I will talk to you guys later. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about my jungle pot, or if you have anything sort of similar in like a companion planting style, or like a statement plant kind of situation. How do you plant yours? Like, I would love to see it. And yeah, I guess I'll talk to you later. Ciao for now.